music,
Oh,
Scotty.
don't start up. Don't start up. Hello, everyone.
Woo.
It is Scotty T and one of my favorite comedians, one of my favorite ladies, one of my favorite people. The Gwynn Factor is back. Gwynn, it's so nice to have you back.
It's good to be back. It's good to be seen.
A lot has
Uh,
happened since I've seen you.
oh, wow. I don't even know where to begin.
I got
Been a
some
whole
stuff I
lot of
wrote
shit
down. I
happen.
wrote down a lot of stuff, Gwynn. But for
Good. I
people,
did too. I
for
wrote down some stuff too.
Gwynn, don't start with me. We've been together a few times now, and I'm in charge tonight. I know you're in charge of the girls.
That's right. I'm going to
You're in
let you
charge
get
of the
charged.
girls, but I'm in charge tonight.
I'm going to be submissive.
You're already cracking me up. Tell people the Gwyn Factor, you're based out of the DMV.
Yes, I am.
Yes.
I'm based out of the DMV. As I like to tell people, I'm originally from a little small town
Yeah.
in Illinois.
In Illinois,
Uh,
right.
yeah, uh, East St. Louis. Some folks may have heard of it.
And now
Uh,
you're in the DMV.
and now I'm in the DMV.
But
I've
you're
been
all
here.
over the place. My God, you are all over the place.
Whew. Yeah, it's been 2025 was a busy year. It was. It was.
Ooh wee.
It was a
You're
good
telling
year.
me. Well, let me ask you because we know each other pretty well, but because I remember the first time you were on, you told one of my favorite stories. But I'm curious now, how long have you been doing comedy now?
April 15th of this year will be 5 years.
Okay, okay. And the catalyst for when you started, what was it when you started? What said, Gwynn, let's do comedy?
So originally, after I had breast cancer in 2018, 2019, is when I decided that I wanted to do comedy. But
Right.
um, so I started to try to dabble in comedy in November of 2019, and
Okay.
then COVID hit in
Okay.
2020. So then I didn't step on another stage again until 2021.
Right.
And a lot of people were doing Zoom. I just shut down because I just figured
Yeah.
comedy was over, and this little dream I had was shut down because I ain't know nothing about making no videos. I ain't know nothing about trying to do comedy on Zoom shit. I was still trying to learn how to structure a joke properly. Hell,
Right. Right. Right.
and um, so even though it's been a passion of mine since 2019, I have not consistently done comedy but the last 5 years.
Okay. Well, you're kicking ass and taking names, which brings me to George Wallace.
Yeah, my buddy, your buddy.
Now you tell the story your way, and then I'll tell the story my way.
Okay. And the
You
story is
tell it as you know it, and then I'll tell it the way I know it.
the story of what, how I met George Wallace?
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. All right,
Okay.
I'll do the first part. Here's what I remember.
Okay.
George is coming to DC, and you sent me a message and said, "Hey, Scotty, do you think you could?" And I said, "Sure, Gwen. Let me send George." And I did. You wanted to
Right.
open up. You wanted to be on the lineup,
I did, and
and
I
I
asked you to
go
reach out
ahead,
and
go
send him a
ahead.
message.
You go ahead.
So,
He
and
got back
actually,
to me. Let me just say this. He got back to me right away, and I sent you a message and said, Gwyn, he said he can. He's packed, but and that now you take over from there.
right. So what happened at that point is I then went to some totally other. It had nothing to do with George Wallace. It was actually a show honoring Andy Evans, who's another big comedic legend here in the
Okay.
DMV. Went to that, and my, as I like to say, my mentor, my female mentor in comedy, legendary Sylvia Tremont Morrison, was
Yeah.
of course there because her and Andy Evans are best of friends.
Okay.
And so we're there talking, and I knew she was going to be featuring on that show. And I told her, I said, I'm going to come through Sylvia and support, because at
And
this
this
point
was
I didn't
in
think
now this was in Baltimore, this show.
correct. So I
Right.
told Sylvia, I said, I'm going to show up on Thursday, just to come by and support. And she said, oh, that would be wonderful, Gwen. She said, I'm going to make sure I introduce you to George and everything. So I was like, all
Yeah.
right. So I get there,
This is what I
and
heard. Because Sylvia told me. Told me. Go ahead.
Yeah. So Sylvia apparently used the bulk of that day and kept talking me up to
Yeah.
George Wallace all throughout the
Yeah.
day. And then when I was already at the Baltimore Comedy Factory when they arrived, because I got there before they did.
Okay.
And so she said, she comes to me, they come in and she introduces me, and you know, I'm I'm fanning, I'm fanning because I'm like, it's freaking George Wallace,
How
okay?
do you think I feel? How do you think I feel, Gwynn?
Oh, I'm sure, because I mean, we're talking about somebody who's been doing comedy 50 years. I mean, just
Yeah.
legendary.
It's just a presence. When George comes on you, he comes on you.
Oh yes, because he's a tall, big man. He's big, like me. So he
Right.
he has a presence when he enters the room.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so I was like, in my head, I'm like, don't say nothing stupid, and try not to cuss because he's kind of like a clean comedian,
Yeah.
stuff like that. Be respectable, which generally I do because I'm an old bitch.
Yeah.
I
No,
know how to
I know.
be
I know.
respectable. So she comes to me and she says, she
Sylvia, can
said,
I just
don't,
say something quick?
yeah.
Sylvia said that she told George we have to have her host, and the next thing you know, you're hosting in Baltimore.
Okay, I didn't know she said it that way. She
At
just
least that's what
said,
she told me. I don't want to get in trouble here.
no, you probably are. But she just told me, she said, don't be surprised if they ask you to perform. And she said, be ready. And I said, okay. I said, I stay ready. So I ain't got, I'm talking trash. I'm like, I stay ready. I ain't got to get ready. I'm going to be ready. And then
Right.
the manager, Damon at Baltimore Comedy Factory, comes up and he's like, are you available to host all weekend? Now, mind you, I was supposed to be going to the DC Improv the next day to try to get on Gina Yashir's show because I really love Gina Yashir too. But I was like, that ain't no guarantee. They just gave me a guaranteed 5 shows
Yeah.
for the whole weekend with George
Yeah.
Wallace. So I was like, I'm staying right the hell here with George
You
and
hosted.
Sylvia.
Yeah.
And it was a fabulous first night. Had a wonderful weekend, 5 great shows, sold
Yeah.
out the rest of the weekend. And at the end of the weekend, and this was when we had joked, laughed, and we had fun all weekend long. And at the end of the weekend, I said, George, I really enjoyed meeting you. I feel like, there's a close, because it was, I felt unlike
I
any other
know. I
comedian
know.
I had met. And I said, so maybe we could exchange numbers and
Yeah.
stay in
Yeah.
touch. And he looked at me just as serious as he could and was like, I don't know you, motherfucker. He was like, and that's when I said, oh, yes, he's my friend. He's my friend.
And then what happened? Next
um,
thing, can I just say something again?
yeah, go ahead.
Then I'm looking on Instagram and I see Gwynn is what you with George in Virginia Beach.
Featured, correct. I
Yeah,
featured
yeah.
for him for
And
5
I'll bet
shows
you
in
never
Virginia
once
Beach.
even said, "Hey, do you know my buddy Scotty?" I bet you never once even mentioned my
I
goddamn name.
I asked him the first time I was there about
I'm just
you
kidding
and
you.
the
I'm,
interview he did.
and,
We
he,
talked about you in Baltimore.
and he denied it. He said, "I don't even know that
He
rat
said, I don't know
bastard."
that motherfucker. That's exactly what he said. 'Cause that's what he said. He don't know nobody. He denied and stay implausible. He denied, denied, denied. That way he'd be like, I don't know nobody because he don't remember who he knows.
But yeah,
But he,
Virginia Beach, you guys shot some videos, put them on Instagram, and
oh,
you ruled the roost. You
George
tore it
and
down, and he was lucky to be with you.
no, I wasn't quite that way. Trust me when I say, because there's no way in hell my name was going to get them butts in them seats the way he put them butts in seats.
That's
Okay.
wonderful.
You can say what you want, but the man is
I'm thankful.
legendary.
I'm thankful that I had a hand in helping you at all because I love you.
I I'm thankful too. I thank you. I thank Sylvia Traymore
Yep,
Morrison
yep, yep.
for everybody's little part that they played. To
So
get me.
Sylvia came on my show, and I'm sure
Oh,
I don't know
she
if you
did.
know that. Yeah, she was on my show and we mentioned you.
She told me.
Yeah. All right. So let's talk doing tour in Atlanta, January 29th through February 3rd. Is that right?
Yes. I'm at several different locations during those shows. Some of the dates are still being finalized, but I'm at Escovich's restaurant in Atlanta on Thursday, the 29th.
Right.
That'll be my first show. I've been pushing that one. It's a great show hosted by my guy Solo Jones. And as I'm telling people, I'm like, you pay for the food, the funny is free. You get it with the dinner. So come
Yeah.
out, get you a great meal. The food is amazing. It's a Jamaican Caribbean restaurant, so authentic Caribbean cuisine. Get you a great meal. It's gonna be a great date night. Get your date, get your side piece, whatever. Come on now, and get this funny that me and Solo gonna
But
be
George
swinging up
George
in.
lives down there. Maybe get George to come out. Maybe George will come
I
out.
I have talked to George. I did not say anything to him about coming on the show, but I did ask him if he was at least going to be in Atlanta so that we could get
Right,
together and
right.
see each other while I was there. So I will see him. I'll make sure we do a video.
You are going all over the place, and but do you want me to keep going?
Oh yeah, go ahead, keep
All
going.
right, you went to Madrid. You went to
Mm,
Spain. You went to Madrid. And what I
awesome.
heard, you were one of the Commander Skins cheerleaders.
Uh, no, I was not a commander's cheerleader.
Commander
Uh,
Skins. The Commander
I
Skins.
I was a commander cheerleader.
Oh,
You know,
Commander's cheerleader. I thought it was the Commander
commander.
Skins. I thought they were
No, we
called the
call them
Commander Skins.
Skimanders because we don't want to really let Redskins go. And I really feel like
I'm
the
sorry. I'm
commander
sorry.
sounds very slavish. Like, I'm
The
still not
Commander Skins. You don't like
right.
that.
Commanders.
The Commanders. Oh, the Washington. Yeah, because you predicted them last year and you lost when you did the
Yes,
Super
I
Bowl
did.
thing.
I
Yeah.
did. I predicted
The
it lost. But
Eagles.
the
Anyway, go ahead. You're back on
but
the air.
but the
Commander
Eagles
Skins.
is out. The Eagles is out. They
I
sitting at
know, I
home
know.
just like
Shut.
us.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at the time. We gotta go. Went to Madrid. You went to Madrid. Tell everybody about that.
Madrid was amazing. It was more than I ever could have expected. I had just come off of a 5 show tour in
Yep.
Toronto, Canada, which was my first international
Yep. In Canada, right?
um, in Canada the month before. But Canada, they speak English. So I really wasn't so nervous about my comedy translating as much as I was about going to Spain. But they actually have like um, English speaking
I was gonna ask about that.
comedy clubs in
Yeah.
Spain. And a little quick sidebar story. So I was booked at the comedy bar, I'm sorry, the comedy lab in downtown Madrid on Sunday after the game. And luckily, there was enough DC folks. I had a nice little turnout.
Yeah,
But
you
I
did.
get there, and they said, "Oh, Earthquake was here performing the night before." And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" I was so close to go into this club the night before to do like a little recon work to see like what kind of comedy people were doing to make sure that they were going to relate to my comedy. And if I had just gone that night before, I would have had a chance to
Earthquake. An
probably
earthquake. Yeah.
perform with Earthquake.
Yeah. Friend of mine, Andrew Abbott, does stuff with Earthquake on his show.
I met him a couple of times now. He
Okay.
would, and when he sees me, it's like he don't remember my name, but I
He
know he
will. He
remembered the
will. He
afro.
will. But so great time. I saw you performed. You cleared up the language thing because I wondered what it was like. Were there still people looking at you funny?
No, actually, I had a whole front row of these German guys that had come over. I don't know if they were there for the game. I really, to be honest, I can't remember if I asked them or not, but it was this whole row of German guys, and they were relating to all the stuff. But of course, I was doing a lot of Trump material
Did you
at
did
that
you go to
time.
the game? I saw. I didn't. Did you go to the game?
Yeah, we did. That
Okay.
was how I convinced Melvin to go to Spain for this whole trip. I was like, Melvin, I got these comedy shows over in Spain, and it just so happens to be the same weekend
The Commander skins.
that Commanders is playing. So I got you some tickets to go to the game, and he was excited. Like he could care less. Once he heard the game, he was like, "We going to Spain. We
All
going to Spain."
right. But then you came home and you got sick.
I did. Let me tell you. When you traveling on these big ass international planes, put a damn mask on. Do
I thought
not
it was
be.
I thought it was bad water or bad tequila. That's what I thought.
No, it was neither. The food was amazing and the drinks were better in Spain.
I'm
Shout out to
sorry.
Spain for
I'm
some
sorry.
amazing cooking. It was nasty ass germs on recirculated air on an airplane. That's what the
All
hell it
right, all
was.
right, all right. Enough of your whining. You'll be part of the Black Women in Comedy Laugh Festival, February 29th through March 3rd. And you
I
have something called MILF.
Yeah, so I'm producing. This is my second year in New York at the Grizzly Pear Midtown Manhattan location, producing my production of MILF, Make It Laugh Forever. I know
Right.
what y'all thought MILF stood for, but no,
Grizzly
we
Pear,
got to make these jokes.
27th.
Right, 27th, February
February.
27th, 10 o'clock show.
February 27th, Grizzly Pear. MILF, Make It Laugh Forever.
Correct. And we are. We're going to make it laugh forever.
Oh, I know you are. I knew you are. How's Melvin doing, by the way? I told you, I feel
Melvin
for
can't complain.
I feel
Everybody keeps
bad. I feel
asking.
bad for Melvin. I tell you,
Don't feel bad for Melvin.
I
Don't feel
do.
bad for Melvin. Melvin lives the life of Riley. Okay, don't get it twisted. He loved his life. He loved his life.
He said your cooking's fit for a king. Come on, king. Come on, king.
He that's how I pulled Melvin quiet as kept. It had nothing to do with my funny. It was my food. It was cooking is
Yeah,
what
I
pulled
saw the
Melvin.
grill. I saw the grill. Only you can run the grill. You don't even let him near your grill.
Oh, we got a whole new kitchen, and he can't touch nothing in the new kitchen either. Okay, don't get it twisted. And he's
All
like,
right.
we done spent all this money on the kitchen, and your ass ain't even here to cook. So
Oh, I
I
thought you were
I did.
inviting me over for dinner. That's what I thought. I thought you were going to invite me over.
I told him I promised I would cook at least four great meals a year. So I did Thanksgiving before I got sick. So he
for
got.
for a year.
I mean, that's all I can commit to is like four a year.
And one of your taglines, I think it's on your Instagram, whatever, the jokes write themselves.
That's true. That is
Yeah, I've known
absolutely
you. I've
true.
known you a few years now. The jokes write themselves. And you and
Absolutely.
I have become friends to a degree. I love you. I'm going to come for dinner one day. You're going to cook. That'll be
Yes,
dinner
I am.
five.
That is an
But
absolute promise.
I think you know, maybe you don't. I got real upset when I heard about Blind Barbie. When they had Blind Barbie, they released a Blind Barbie, and I got really upset.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard, Gwynn. Today, Mattel released an autistic Barbie.
I heard that on the news
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Along with last month at Christmas, it was diabetes Barbie. And I was like, okay.
What's there? What's there?
I was like, what's next? Stroke Barbie? Like you gonna be Barbie gonna be all stroked out? Like, ugh, I can't look.
Wait, wait.
I'm telling you, I've had a stroke. I'm just saying, what they gonna do? Stroke Barbie? You can't lift your arm up. I'd be like, hell, yeah. My
Diabetes.
face is drooped on this side. The artist does look. They're gonna do stroke Barbie, and her face gonna be like this. It's gonna be sideways.
You ran with it. You ran with
I
it.
know, but
I
they
will
just be
tell
coming
you,
up.
you know, and Gwen, there are people that are going to be mad at me, but when I saw it, I put it on Facebook and I said,
Uh,
couldn't you just take a regular Barbie and give it a batch of Tylenol? Or,
hey,
and I wrote, couldn't you just take a regular Barbie and hit it on the, drop it a few times? Now, you know your boy Scotty's wrong. You know I'm wrong.
you that's why we get along so well because we both completely politically incorrect.
No,
That's
but you
why.
ran with it. You did. You ran with it. I didn't hear about diabetes, Barbie. They really.
Yeah, they're apparently diabetes. I was like, for what? You made a Barbie with like missing toes? Is that what the fuck diabetes Barbie looks like? Like she
Barbie
just
was
missing
missing
toes
toes.
or a
Barbie was.
whole foot? Or
Hey,
no? I guess if you missing a whole foot, that would be more like Kunta Kinte Barbie. Okay, so
now I did talk to a guy today. I did one of these earlier, and he said maybe they'll come with an old man Ken.
Oh
It
yeah.
comes with Viagra and it comes with a walker and shit.
Exactly. He got a Walker and some gas station pills. There you go. So he can't afford, they making healthcare so hard. These old men can't afford Viagra. They are at the gas station lined up buying these gas station
Oh
pills.
my God.
You know shit gonna be sprouting out they dips, okay? Like tomato vines. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna look worse than a penis that ain't been circumcised. I'm telling you, keep on fucking with them damn gas station pills. You're gonna end up with two, three dicks down there.
Fuck around and find out, right?
Fuck around and find out exactly.
Oh my. I really am glad that I brought up the autistic Barbie. I saw that today and it
That's crazy to me. I
I
don't understand it. I
well
guess
think
people want something that they can
Gwen, think how
relate
I
to.
felt blind Barbie. If you hand a blind girl a doll, how the fuck does she know whether it's a Barbie, a
Like,
dollar store Barbie, whether it's a dollar store? It's bullshit.
you know that the Barbie is blind. Like, did you white out her eyes with like a glazy, milky film over on top of them? And then she got like a little walker thing that she points with. I don't understand what you're supposed to know. The Barbie blind.
We
Just
better
because
get
y'all
off.
put it on
We
a
better
box
get off
don't
it.
make
We
it
better
so.
get off it, or we're gonna lose all our followers. Everybody's
We
gonna leave
probably
it.
will. We probably will.
Oh my! Did I tell you
I
I
love
love you?
I love a bunch of followers just when all I said was reposted a video with the guy that died last year. Uh what's his name? Kurt the guy, that they done turned into a mark. I just posted some clips of his and
Yeah, yeah.
some videos and a little song and I put MAGA in an uproar, and I was like, I don't even know why MAGA people following me anyway. I am not your
Exactly.
demographic.
Well, I
So,
saw some
hey,
AI stuff you're doing now. You're like Superwoman, AI girl,
oh yeah. So that was my New Year's resolution
Sora,
this year.
Sora or
I was
something. Yeah.
like, I got to get hip and start learning this AI. So you saw, I took over Venezuela. I said, fuck it. I want to steal a country too. I was like, well, I can't be the president of Venezuela, okay? Um,
I
I
didn't
just
know
wish
that.
that they would take me out of that burgundy sweatsuit. Like whatever you create your character in, that's your outfit for
I
every
know. I
video.
know. I've
It's
done a couple.
crazy.
I just posted a couple of pics. Well, you saw me in jail.
I know. I saw that. I said, this must be an old mug shot. Got it from back in his heyday. When he was out there still hoeing in them streets and whatnot.
Gwynn, I was arrested before. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to
I
give
think
it to
we
you.
all have. If you got
I've
it,
been
you live.
actually, Gwynn. I've been arrested twice. How's that?
I got you. I've been arrested.
Okay.
Um, I've been arrested twice as well. I
Yeah,
don't think
yeah.
you've lived a full life unless you
So
have
you've been
gone through
arrested.
the fingerprinting and walked, and had to
Gwynn, I
take your
think this is
clothes off
why
in
I
front of
just
other
figured out.
people.
This is why you and I are such buddies. We're joined at the hip.
We are. You
We've
have
both
not
been
lived a
arrested
full life.
twice.
I have the first time I got arrested for stabbing this girl.
Oh,
Who,
Jesus God.
hey, she came up, she jumped me in my parking lot. All this had to do with husband number one. I keep saying I'm gonna put this into a joke format and put this story into this joke about how I ended up in jail and the Prince George's County Police nicknamed me Norma Bates, the female Norman Bates, because they was like, we walked up and you was like, and I was like, she came after me. It was the 80s, okay?
And she fucked around and found out.
She fucked around and found out. Trust me, she ain't waited in nobody's parking lot since then. I
I
can tell
got you.
you
I
that
got
much.
you. Well, listen, we're going to try and do one more thing. I don't know if you thought of something. We don't have to do it. If you have time, you got something, we'll do it because that's the name of my show. And you never my I got to tell you
Got it?
before I say it, the very first time I had you on my show, I don't know if you remember the joke you told, but that
I
is
do.
still one of my favorite jokes. You can even do that one again. I'll never forget that joke because I had
There.
just started doing them and you made me laugh so hard. to this day, 3 years later, whatever, it's still one of my favorite jokes.
Well, I appreciate that, but I'm an original, so I got to come up. That was one
Okay.
of the first jokes I wrote when I started
Yeah,
doing
you told me
comedy,
that. So
and
let me
it's
say
still
this. Let me do this. Gwynn Factor, the Gwynn Factor, your comedy minute. Go ahead, my friend.
so. All of my Caucasian persuasion coworkers came up to me the other month ago talking about Gwen. Are you going to any of the No Kings protest marches?
Right.
And I was like, hell no. I told you, I'm an old bitch. I'm old. I was out there in the 60s with hard bottom dress shoes. Hoes in a slip marching for freedom. Okay, I'm an old bitch. I was like, it's y'all's turn to do this shit now. Get on out there with your Crocs and your Skechers and your comfortable ass shoes. It's y'all time out there. But we are in crazy times. We really are. But it's their turn to get out there. I've done my marching, but I'm gonna sit and watch from the sidelines. I'm cheering y'all on. Say, hope you can save America. Hope you can.
Okay. Okay. uh, Before we go, those edibles, you and I gotta just again, this is a lot off the air, off the mark, but you gave me shit, Scotty. They're not crack cocaine.
I did. I said they're not crack cocaine. That's
And
true.
I got to tell you, just because I believe in full honesty and you and I are friends, someone very close to me came over for Christmas and brought me some food and they brought me two edibles.
Nice.
No, I gave them to him. I said, I don't want to take them. I'm scared.
Yep, that's what you told me. But
Okay, I
I
did tell
said
you that.
nice. I was like, wow. I was like, that was a nice Christmas gift. Two little edibles.
Hey, it pissed him off too. He was mad. He was mad that I didn't take them.
I was like, two edibles would have lasted me for like 4 days.
That's what I said. Well, and I told you I was scared to take them. I got heart problems. If I take them, I'm afraid I'll have a heart attack.
It's not crack. It's a depressant. It relaxes you. It reduces
Okay,
anxiety.
okay, all right.
It's
Then
not gonna
yet,
brush your
yet you had a
heart. It's
situation on New Year's with, and
come
you
on,
tried to
let it
blame it on the
by.
shellfish. You try to talk shellfish bullshit. Oh, I didn't drink enough water. I didn't drink enough water.
And then it finally hit me after I did enough Googling on MD Web. I finally figured out that my ass had another episode. So look, I tell this joke about being dehydrated where I had to end up in the hospital
you, you
behind,
need.
and the shit happened in real life. Like my joke was a joke. Like that shit hadn't happened. Well, damn it, you know what I'm saying? You live long enough. I lived long enough and the shit happened. It was a perfect storm. I had eaten a seafood boil, which was really salty. Then I had the
Yeah,
gummy.
yeah.
It was feeling good. Then I had another gummy. Then I had some champagne. Then I had some wine. Now, in none of this story do you hear anything about H2O, agua, or water to hydrate. I woke up with the most horrendous contraction pains in my abdomen. Felt like I was delivering a baby. And this went on for about 25, 26 hours. And I was supposed to be in Virginia Beach for a comedy show, and I was filling in for our fallen sister Donna Lewis, God rest her soul.
Yeah, yeah.
I filled in for her, but I was in no condition to perform. Like I was just in the fetal position. So my girlfriend found an IV wellness clinic in Virginia Beach.
No
We
shit.
stopped. I made an appointment online, called them, and I was like, "We coming in hot about 12:30. I need this hydration, and I need to get. I got two shows tonight, starting at 7 o'clock. When I tell you, I walked in all humped over. I came out there skipping on a cloud, 2 inches off the ground. Let me tell you, an hour of saline drip in that vein with a little B12. Oh my God, I'd highly recommend it. Shout out to IV Hydration Wellness Center in Virginia Beach. Y'all were the best. Y'all treated the Gwynn Factor very well that day. You got me back on the good foot, and I have learned my lesson since. I have learned
Okay,
my
all right.
lesson, and I have
And
scaled
that's
back
why that's
tremendously with the gummies.
if we're ever gonna get together again, God willing, I'm 63 and I'm getting up there. I got to stay off the gummies. I got a good idea. I don't do them. Trust me.
I was hoping you was gonna say you would do a half a gummy with me. Be
When I
like,
come for dinner, when I come to your house
we'll
for
have
dinner,
a
I'll do
half a
one.
gummy and then we'll eat our ass off. Okay, I put a feast and we'll because all you're gonna do is get the munchies,
All
laugh a
right.
whole bunch, and go to sleep.
Let me stop the recording. I love you to death.
Thank you.
Did
I
you
always
have fun?
enjoy.
Did you have
I always
fun?
do.